Welcome aboard Japper, everybody. June bank holiday weekend sees us heading off out the bay, bound for Scotland eventually. Leg 1 goes just to Rathmullan. Lovely easterly wind, flat seas, beautiful weather. This wind lasts most of the day till probably 10 o'clock at night. Beautiful shot of Blackhead there. Pulled out head sail. We're doing about 6 knots, screaming out the bay. We're very happy at this stage. We get a welcoming party off Ardfern. Very nice to see. Alan tries to take some shots. 8 o'clock we pass Sline Head, and then we pass Black Rock late at night. We see the lights in the distance. A new day dawns in Donegal Bay, and we spend most of Sunday trying to get up Donegal Bay. Light winds, and we get headed. We eventually arrive in at about 1 AM on Monday morning. Next day we take off and we're bound for Rathmullan. Rathmullan is in Lochswilly. See the lads enjoying their coffee. We're going in around past Fannet Head and then turning into Lochswilly. You can see Tory just on the top left there. It's about a 30-mile run with about a 12-mile run in from the mouth. I was lucky to get a mooring there if a guy planned to leave the boat there for the different stages. Rathmullan there, beautiful. Safe place to leave a boat. Sean gets the task of bringing in the bags. This time rowing. And then later, 2 weeks time, we head up to Scotland to continue our voyage.
Is this a video? So, Malin Head there till behind you.
Cornell and Sean and Mark Kelly as crew.
Well-fed crew, Walter. Excellent cooking.
We get a great run across. Wind is behind us, we're on a run. We do 12 knots in places with the tide. 6 knot tide. You can see Rathmullan there. The Owens brothers are there before us. Rathmullan has a loved bird sanctuary, well worth a visit up to it on the bus if you're. We leave Rathmullan bound for Scotland, with Port Ellen being the first call, first port of call. Johnny and the lads are there before us, and the Owens brothers. Shot at Port Ellen there. You see the marina. Of course, the first night we go to the local and sample some of the Scottish whiskey.
Are we all there?
I catch you now. You must. A razor bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Next day we head to the island of Ghgia. That's Johnny in the distance. Beautiful fine day, just a grand sailing breeze. Cormac arranges dinner in the island.
I just probably just reiterate, thank you all for coming, and I'm sorry I didn't get as much involvement in this setup as I done previously with Cormac, because we were very busy with the RB and I and other stuff just up to our activities in that, so I just, and the boat as well, that really took a huge amount of time what we got here. I'd like to thank my crew for not jumping overboard at the Scared Islands, and for hanging in, and for not staying behind in Tory, and for not going for Rathmullan and abandoning ship, you know. We had a very tough sail here, believe me. We had 3 days of non-stop running with mountain seas behind us. It's an experience, so congratulations to Carol and to Hughie. Cheers.
Happy birthday. Why 4 candles?
Because they couldn't put 60 candles on the cake.
Yeah, 6.
There's a recession on.
Lovely green island. We had an address there from the Carmador, his birthday. It's been a day here because of weather, so we have to wait out a bit of a storm. Next day we're heading for Ardfern. Wind has dropped off, so it's a bit of a motor up. Some nice sash of the Scottish countryside there in the mist. And this is the marina in Ardfern, lovely marina. Some of us, we decided to go to Oban for a day trip. Ardfern is our turning point, so the next day we head back from there. Get a beautiful sail down the locks. Big cruising ground, flat water. Stop to do is fishing. And then we go to Craighouse. House in the twilight, heading out to the boat after a few jars in the local. Then we do the crossing from Port Ellen back to Greencastle. We have good wind for this as well. We sail all the way.
We really should be taking the tide into account for our course. Have you taken the tide into account? What strength is the tide?
Tactician, if you're on 220, I was taking the wind into consideration actually more than the tide, because the...
Well, what strength is the tide flowing out?
Not much.
0.8 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was fairly small.
The tide is crossing us.
Is it crossing? Yeah,
it's crossing
us. It's pushing us out this way.
Just tell him you have walked out and
at this moment
steered the course he was given.
And a couple of hours will be pushed us back the other way, so it probably would balance out.
Well, I should look at our route
John,
here.
just tell him to steer the course he was given. Steer the course you were given. And don't be asking the tactician about them. They're above your rank there.
We'll hit. We'll be further west than wherever we're going, Greencastle. As the tide is bringing us out.
Tell myself and Sean go up to take the boat on the final leg back down to Galway a couple of weeks later. Again, we have nice wind going out.
Tory, here we come.
Dunree in Lochswilly. And we eventually arrive in Tory, and the wind freshens quite a bit. We spend a day here to let the wind ease a little bit, and then we carry on, go to Arannmore and pick up a mooring there. The weather improves again, we get great weather, we go on shore, explore the island. Beautiful scenery from Arannmore. Hire a bike and take a little bit of a cycle. And there's a lighthouse down at the end which we go to see. And then we're off. Next stop is Balltcastle Pier. My cousin Stephen comes to visit, and Sean leaves the boat. Tony and Rian Collins joined the boat. Lovely sailing days.
Now, this is a message to the Galway County Council. When you're on Iniskea, we have a barrow here and a brush to keep the island tidy on your visit. Make sure you sweep everything up and leave the island the way you got it. Thanks very much.
Rian Collins takes the helm.
The wind is dying a bit.
We arrive in Clare, go ashore and have dinner, and Boffin the next day.
Today is your anniversary.
26 years, yeah, today.
Tony's wife comes out.
You're approaching Clifton. What's your thoughts now?
My thoughts are, let's get into Clifton and have a nice walk around and a beer. That's about it.
There's a lot of white water ahead. Have you your plans made?
Oh, I think so, yeah. Yeah, say a few prayers.
Friend of Tony's joins us, Cashel Joyce.
The only thing, whatever amount of rock is shown, you still keep your 2/3, 1/3 on that.
I go now, as you see that shelf is drying sort of there, yeah.
Nice.
That's it now. Keep her on the pot actually, Walter.
Keep her on the pot.
Yeah.
Go this side of that pot, and then I can wheel around.
Watch the other guy, they had 3 o'clock as well there.
Yeah.
The other guy 2 o'clock there, so come around, yeah.
Sound,
You're grand now, you're through it there now.
That's all there's to it, lads.
That's it.
Cashel has some lobster pots set in one hour way, so we'll go in there and get his boat and we check the pots, get some lobster for lunch.
Is he able to slip it himself, like, or is he somebody?
And boy were they tasty.
Electronics, he'd be sitting down, you know, with 2 remote controls and he'd go through every...
Next day we head into Roundstone and then we head into Cashel Bay, where my sister lives. We anchor off here. My sister wanted to go to see Blue Island, which is across from her. She's 40 years looking at it. She said she wanted to see it. So we go to explore the houses on Blue Island.
Money up the chimney.
My brother-in-law takes the helm.
Have the kettle boiling for a cup of tea.
Any last words, Walter?
I hope there's a bit of weed after all this.
You want to change the wheel around it?
I hope there's a bit of something.
Have you enough slack in that now? So you're going up over the rail?
I have, yeah, that's something okay.
Sure, undo it.
Up here in the back.
Undo it. Adjust to it for a minute. What's the temperature like?
Cold!
Oh, there's a pile of stuff coming off it. A rake of stuff on it.
A rake of weed.
Good man, Walter. Is she clear?
No, not yet. No,
Alright, take your time. Well done. Look at all that. That's souvenirs from Cashel Bay. Well, we're going fast anyway, so you'd say it is really only when you're stopped. Is that on the rudder now or on the prop?
On the prop.
On the twirly bit.
Twirly bit. Oh, it's an experience.
Yeah, good man.
I knew we picked up that gun into Cashel Bay, you know. I have to be a sailor. It's not all plain sailor running.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just keep... We'll see now if there's an increase in speed. 4.9, 5, 5.1, 5.2.
Norway! Woohoo! Success!
Job done. And we continue our trip into Galway Bay. And just like that we were home again. It was a brilliant trip all round. Thanks to Cormac McDonough for organising it. And to the crew. Sean Hines, Alan Lane, Mark Kelly, Tony Collins and Rian Collins, Cathal Joyce.